Hey everybody, Adam here for True North Wilds, and this is the Hookup. Today I want to talk about the Matrixx spoon from Blue Fox Lures. You can see I got the blue and silver color here. It's got the eyeball, it's got the black dot on it, but the real standout feature of these spoons is the holographic foil. Not only on the front, which you can see here, giving off all kinds of just awesome, colorful flash, but wrapped all the way around the backside. Now this really sets the spoon apart from the others that I own. This is the only one that I own that actually has foil wrapped around the back and has that extra flash. Most other spoons, regardless of how colorful they may be on the front and whether they might have a texture, they're still just the plain silver on the backside. Every other spoon that I own is like that, and I have a fair bit of spoons. So this one is really nice for that extra flash wrapped all the way around. I believe that really sets it apart as far as performance goes, and at least in my experience. I used it this spring fishing for lake trout with Uncle Randy and Gary, and it turned out that this was the only lure in the 4 days that we were there that actually caught me any fish. And I tried a lot of other lures because I was getting pretty frustrated with the only one not catching anything. Then I finally threw this on and started using it. I caught a bunch of pike. I brought in my first lake trout on that trip, and that was on this spoon. So that was really awesome. And I caught a really nice Master Angler walleye for the Ontario Master Angler program, and that it was again on this spoon. It really worked well once I finally put this on my line and started using it. It was no time, and then I was not skunked anymore, and I was right up there with Uncle Randy and Gary catching fish. I think, like I said, what sets it apart is just that foil on the back. The shape of it and the action of it, I mean, it's a spoon. When you get right down to it, spoons are pretty basic. There's not a lot to them, and there's, you know, different shapes and different curves to them a lot of times, but when you boil it right down, they all act pretty similar in the water. You know, this one is no different. I mean, it's pretty basic. It's a spoon. It works like a spoon in the water as far as the action goes. You know, it's got a good hook on it. It's all good, durable, reliable metal and eyes and everything like that. So as far as that goes, I mean, they're all pretty similar. Any good spoon is going to be pretty similar in that regard. It's definitely the flash on this one that I like that sets it apart. I would recommend this to anybody looking for obviously a flashy lure. I will be using this again in the spring for lake trout again, probably as one of my main lures, possibly my only lure in the springtime when I go for lake trout again. Shallow walleye, shallow pike, murky water, stained water, places that you want to really send that signal far away, that light from far away, and draw the fish in from a good distance. You know, that's going to do it. So I plan on using this for many springs to come. I would recommend you go and pick one up if that's the kind of lure that you're looking for, if that's the kind of fish that you're going after. This is going to work well for you. I'm not sure if it's just my Google failing me. Blue Fox is part of Rapala, and I found their official website, but I couldn't find these on there anywhere. So I'm not sure what's up with that, if it's just a failing on my part, but I couldn't find it. So I'll put a link to their official site. You won't find this on there, but you can browse their other products. But one thing you can do is you can buy these pretty much everywhere, even though they're not on the official site. You can buy them on Amazon. I'll put a link down there to the Amazon where you can pick it up there. I'll put a link down to the Canadian Tire section where you can buy them. But you can also find them pretty much anywhere that sells fishing lures around here. Cabela's, you know, Bass Pro, Walmart even. I mean, all these places, the fishing hole that sell fishing stuff, they pretty much all are going to carry at least a small selection of these. So thanks for watching that video. If you like what you see, hit those buttons down there, like, subscribe, helps me out a lot. Leave a comment, leave some feedback, all that fun stuff. You can follow us on all the social media, facebook.com/TrueNorthWilds, Instagram and Twitter @TrueNorthWilds, and of course my website, truenorthwilds.ca. If you like to read, I like to blog about various things. You can find more long-form versions of my product reviews there. If you like the videos, you may like to read a little bit more in-depth of the lures as well. So check that out, regular content, and follow along. Until next time, I will see you outside.